YouTube, and thank you for clicking on this video. If you are new here, my name is Ari. I'm a licensed esthetician and I make videos about beauty and skincare, so if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you subscribe. Today's video is going to be slightly different and kind of off topic for me. I am talking about my natural hair journey. So just diving right into things. So I had natural hair all the way up until maybe like 8th grade, I'm pretty sure. And then once I started 8th grade, because I was going into high school, I started relaxing my hair. By the time I was doing that, honestly, like I was old enough to understand that it wasn't good for my hair. I knew I was making the conscious decision to damage it, but I just wasn't a fan of my natural hair texture. I never really took the time to learn how to manage it, which obviously is my fault. But I started relaxing it because I wanted the curl pattern to be looser. That way, in my eyes, it was easier to manage and easier to detangle and things like that. So I started doing that in 8th grade, and then I had my hair relaxed all the way up until about my junior year of high school. So during those years in high school, I had thought about what I was going to do with my hair once I stopped relaxing it. For me, the relaxer kind of felt like a color, like, you know, if you dye your hair like a really bold color and you're like, wow, I like this, I enjoy it, but I know I'm not going to have it forever. What am I going to do? So that was basically my thought process. So I had thought about what I was going to do to my hair. But I had never really, again, talked about like, well, what is my natural hair like? How am I going to take care of it? It was basically just like, when do I get sick of going to the salon to get it done? So for reference, I think my hair is like a 3B, 3C kind of combination. Honestly, like I said, hair is not like my specialty. So I just go on Google or Pinterest and I looked up like the curl pattern charts. And I'm pretty sure I have between 3B and 3C hair. That is what I think, so please don't drag me if I'm wrong. By the time I got to my junior year, I don't know what it was that changed with my hair, or maybe if the relaxer had been left on too long at one point, but I just started to notice that like my hair was so damaged, and it got to the point where I stopped wearing it down at all, which I feel like once your hair gets damaged to the point where you don't want to wear it just down at all, I'm like, okay, kind of need to reevaluate, like, what am I doing and how did it get this bad? Or when I was getting it relaxed, I can put a picture in, but it was basically just like looser, relaxed curls. They were wider curls, but it got to a point around like my junior year where I didn't have curls at all. My hair was just stringy and it was straight and it was damaged. It was breaking so bad, and I was just like, this does not look good. By that point anyways, because I was a junior in high school, my classes were starting to get harder. I was doing more college prep things. My schedule was getting busier. At that point, I had started working too. So by that point, I was already kind of sick of going to the salon as much as I had to get it relaxed. I was kind of already leaning towards the transitioning part just because I was over going to the salon and my hair just looked damaged. And I knew that it got to the point where I had to have that like honest conversation with myself where I was like, okay, this is not working out. And my hair is damaged and it's not coming back. Obviously, no shame, like no judgment towards people who choose to transition by growing it out and like slowly cutting it. But I had to have like a very real conversation with myself. And I was like, honestly, my hair does not look good. It's dead. Like, it's dead. It's not coming back. I could spend a lot of time and money using products to put on my dead hair and try to bring it back. But then I was like, felt like a waste of money to me because at that time, like I said, I had gotten a job, like I was buying my own hair products and stuff, and I was just like, I really don't want to spend the money that I'm making to put nice things in my dead hair because you're not going to be able to tell because dead hair doesn't come back to life. So I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to cut it all off, start over. At this point, I didn't even know what my real texture was like because I hadn't seen it in so long, and I was like, I am going to chop off my hair, start over, and try again. So when I first cut my hair, I did not like it at all. I don't know. I think it's just one of those things where when it's such a big change, you never are like, oh my God, I love it. You're just like, what did I just do? Like, all my hair is on the floor of the salon and I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry. I didn't cry, but I kind of wanted to. It did not look as bad as I'm making it sound like it looked. It was just a huge transition for me. It was like super dramatic and different. Once I like kind of felt my hair and I felt how healthy it was, I was like, okay, first of all, it's shorter, so I don't feel bad about putting better products in it because I know that my hair is actually healthy. And I was like, honestly, it looks a lot better without all of this dead, like stringy weight attached to it. I'm going to put some pictures of my hair when it was short. Honestly, I don't have that many pictures from that time. I don't know why. It's like kind of weird, but I had my hair short, I would say, from around the time I was a junior in high school, and I kept cutting it short all the way until when I was like I would say I was like a freshman in college. It was like after my freshman year of college that I decided to stop cutting it. The reason I decided to stop cutting it was honestly I was just curious to see what my natural hair would grow back as and what it would look like, and I just really wanted to see what I would look like again with longer hair. So the cool thing about when I decided to grow my hair out was that I was honestly very lucky at the speed at which my hair grew. So I know they tell you, like, obviously if you want your hair to grow, you need to keep trimming it, you need to keep cutting it so that it grows out. But honestly, when I wanted to grow my hair out, I just stopped cutting it overall. So I kind of went through that weird like transition phase where the top was longer and the sides were getting longer and it was a bunch of different lengths and it was weird. But I ended up making it past that, growing it out. I have not cut my hair honestly in like 3 years, which is very cringy to some people because of course you need to get trims. Like, I know, sorry, I need to cut my hair. And funny thing about it is I was like debating getting a trim literally right before quarantine started and everything closed. So I was like, well, never mind to that. But I am going to trim my hair. But honestly, when you look at my hair, like I don't have split ends. I don't have like damaged ends. And the thing about the curly hair is that I guess when you see split ends on a curly hair, your curl comes down like this, and then if it's split ends, it's like a needle, like a straight point at the end of the curls. So that's when you know you need to trim your hair. And honestly, like I haven't had that. I think my hair is pretty healthy. It's pretty manageable. I like it, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to make a separate video talking about products that I use in my hair, but honestly, if I were to title this video The World's like Laziest Natural, it would be very fitting because once I grew out my hair, I will be honest, I am not into like crazy hair tutorials. Like I see girls on Instagram literally parting their hair, braiding it, doing all these like cool buns and twists and braids, and I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I can watch the tutorial, but I cannot mimic it. I will literally insert pictures of my like hairstyles that I have. So first I have my hair is down and this is my kind of like puff hair. It's just out, whatever. I have my ponytail. I have a bun, and then I have 2 buns, a high or low bun depending on the day. And that is literally welcome to my hairstyles. See, I saw a quote before that said like every woman in their life at one point should cut off all their hair, and I'm not saying like do it if you absolutely love your hair, but I do think it is invigorating. It does make you feel just empowered, just something about like seeing all of your hair on the floor. And having short hair makes you learn to like love your face and your features, and it teaches you how to kind of stand out and feel confident about standing out. And I think it's a really good thing to do as part of like a confidence building developmental type of thing. I personally had that kind of experience with it, and I think that if you tried it and it was something that you wanted to do, you would feel the same way. And I just feel like I learned overall that holding on to dead hair and dead weight is not going to do like anything for you. And it sounds like so symbolic because it's like, yeah, it's the same thing with life. Like if you're holding on to like dead relationships and friendships and jobs, it's like you're not going to get anything out of it. But just something about like acknowledging like, okay, this is my hair, it's not working out, it's dead, it's gone, I can grow new hair, I need to cut this all off, get rid of it and start over. Just like I said, it feels so empowering. And honestly, like getting that attitude and learning it for your hair and then learning to apply that same kind of principle to everything else in your life just makes you feel like really good about everything. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am going to make another video talking specifically about the products that I put in my hair, but other than that, thank you so much for watching. If you have a big chop story, comment down below because obviously this was mine, and I will see you in my next video.